If you know my history, you know my history is with the mic.
K-drama on the mic.
Either as a radio DJ, as an actual events DJ. Like the mic has always been there for me. As well
That's
as
like a hip hop bar. The mic has always been there for me.
So what happens when a romance author casts her husband as the leading man in her next audiobook? Welcome to Becoming a Book Boyfriend, a behind-the-scenes series where we take you from awkward auditions to swoony scenes.
All right, so welcome back to another episode of Becoming a Book Boyfriend. And in this episode, y'all, it just got real. Me and my husband started back online, really just having fun as a couple in midlife, just doing fun book boyfriend stuff because I'm writing romance. He's having fun reading the characters, getting into the stories, maybe a little bit of role play. And it just became something that exploded. It exploded into basically me being the romance author and him being the ultimate book boyfriend, and now the book boyfriend who narrates some of my romance. And so now that we have solidified that, we've put it out there, everything just got real. Now that we have officially committed to this, we have put our names on things. We've put it out on the internet that this is happening, and Kenyon has committed to it, and I even made him sign a contract committing to it. So now this is real. So now that things are kind of moving full steam ahead, we meet every day at 10 a.m. just to go over production. We have a production schedule that we're trying to adhere to because we want to release this audiobook in April. So when we do meet, it's usually either to go over production, where we are in the book with reading. Sometimes we're going over lines, and if I've heard something in the recording that I need to be re-recorded or things like that, because I live with one of my narrators, I can actually, have that happen. So while yes, it is fun, we are working together as husband and wife, and it really does feel like my wildest fantasy has come to life. The other side of it is we are treating this like a very professional production, and we're not allowing our emotions and our feelings to get in the way of getting this done and getting it out to the world.
If you know my history, you know my history is with the mic.
K-drama on the mic.
Either as a radio DJ, as an actual events DJ, which I actually forgot. Hold on.
So you used to do what Chidi do?
Yeah.
You used to do like, oh wow.
No, I used to do proms. I used to do proms and weddings and stuff like that.
No way.
Yeah, I forgot I did that.
Holy cow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, DJing parties and stuff like that, as well as rapping. Like the mic has always been there for me, as well.
That's like a hip hop bar. The mic has always been there for me.
Yeah, I was a microphone fiend for real.
Picked our production company. Shout out to Aurora Sound. Aurora Sound is owned by Gordon Blodgett. I hope I'm saying his name right. So Gordon is actually going to be overseeing the engineering aspect of it. But then one of my author besties, Bree, is going to be producing it for me too. So she's not only an amazing author, but she's super organized and teaching me a lot about working with a production company outside of me. With this, and a lot of this is still very new. There's a lot of things that I didn't know that she is teaching me. So shout out for having friends in the community that are teaching me things, not making me feel dumb, and kind of taking me through this whole process. So that's been really cool.
Meeting with the engineering,
mm-hmm.
that gave me a lot of hope. Setting levels and trying to use all of this equipment, software as well as hardware, making sure you have the right mics. All that really means something to me. And so it's like I couldn't perform right until I actually got what I needed or what I felt like I needed together.
We also opened up pre-orders last weekend. So as part of the pre-order campaign, we are giving you a sneak peek into the audio that Kenyon is doing. So you get 2 scenes as part of the pre-order, and we also have a special edition cover that only you get as a pre-order, or certain bookstores will be covering that. So that's been really exciting to see. The first day we opened up pre-orders, we had over 100 orders. So that was really exciting. And they're steadily coming in as we add pre-order perks. I'll put the link in the description so you can get a pre-order if you want. But I'm very excited about that, and that people are super excited about this story.
I am nervous still.
About?
My performance.
Okay.
But we'll get through it. Ain't no thing.
How do you feel about the content? Like from what you've read so far, how do you feel about the material?
I've said this before. It's hard for me to read because when I read, the voices in my head takes over.
Yeah.
And I just want to enjoy it. So that's been rough. And it's been overwhelming because I've had to push through that.
Yeah.
That being said, the content is amazing. And then when I get a chance to, turn on Mr. Book Boyfriend and throw some romance in there and get all low toned on them. I like getting down with that too. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little sexy,
And the ladies are loving it. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
The part that I'm most nervous about him reading is obviously anything remotely spicy. We made a pact. He made me promise that he's not going to have to read any sex. And so I was very intentional. I had to go back and rewrite spicy scenes specifically for my husband. And so the female lead is going to carry the spice for this book. So there's that. But also there's still going to be suggestive things that he says throughout the book. So I just, and listening to him just do just a little bit, it's really good. So I'm nervous about the spice, but only because I know what women do when they like a man's voice in these audiobooks, okay? Know what y'all do. Oh, and we got a puppy. So the entire month of February is normally really busy for us. We have our wedding anniversary is February 7th, Valentine's Day, February 14th, and then February 18th is my birthday. I don't know what I was thinking. But naturally, February is typically busy. We're not big on gifts and doing a whole bunch of stuff. We just kind of like enjoy chilling and being with each other. But this year, because we literally lost our last dog last year to cancer. And so it was just too quiet around the house. Her name is Nutmeg Apollonia Martin. I do not know what I was thinking getting a dog while doing this, because also what happened in the last week, I literally had a panic attack and rewrote this, a good portion of this book. And thankfully, I'm married to also someone that I consider a writing partner. We break story together all the time. And so when I told him about the anxiety I was having about the story, about some of the subplots that were going on in there, I was very close to just ripping some stuff out. And as we started going back and forth about it, he was like, no, actually rearrange this, move this here, do this here. And I was like, ah. So last week, I literally sat down and rewrote about a third of the book. But I am super pleased to say that it's a much better book now. And so right before we went into recording, I had to swap out the script and give it, to our voice narrators and our voice actors and our production team, because we do have editors that are going to be going through with a fine-tooth comb. Don't forget, pre-orders of Captured by the Canadians are now available with the special edition bookstore cover that you will not be able to find on Amazon or anywhere else after the release date. They will only be available in certain bookstores. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on all the socials. We can't wait for y'all to get the ultimate Eli experience.
So yeah, this is happening. I'm out here trying to turn into a romance hero. Not for Hollywood, not for Audible, for my wife. Whew. Y'all better pour a drink. Oh, and shout out to Crew Fiction for sponsoring this video. It's the email platform made for authors like her. She swears by it, and I just nod and smile. Pre-order Captured by the Canadians if you want to hear the final cut. Let's see if I can pull this off.